Mm. Guys, welcome back to another Moon Piece podcast live stream chapter review. Today we are doing DanDaDan Chapter 198, titled Smash the Typhoon's Eye. Now, if you don't remember, what that entails is the gang and Momo, Gigi, and the Kita family, which are riding that giant dragon worm thing like a kite, are flying towards the literal eye of this humanoid typhoon cryptid that we have been fighting ever since they took off in the air. Now, when you say literal eye, if you take a look at this absolutely gorgeous artwork, double cover spread from the last chapter, you'll see that it literally looks like a human eyeball. And you could see like the lightning, which is like the veins that are like attached to it, and like just the cloud swirling around it. It looks absolutely massive and huge. Really excited to get into this new chapter. Again, I'm gonna say, for the sake of it, I hope that we're like nearing the end of this arc, because I'm getting kind of over it. I'm not gonna lie, because I know that there's like more to come when Momo lands at the temple that she's going to, so that she can finally like not be small again. Just trying to set up some lo-fi, set the tone. So yeah, I'm ready to like move past this. You know, I'm also like super interested to see like what's going on with Okarun and the rest of the gang. I feel like I did it in the last stream. I think it's only been like 6 or 7 chapters, but either way, without further ado, guys, let's get into it. But if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. We talk about anime, manga, pop culture, anything that's currently going on TV or video game wise. Our newest episode just came out today, where we had a guest star, Sailor Victoria. You might know her in the Brooklyn, New York scene. So that episode just came out today. After this stream, I'm actually doing Blue Lock as well. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that as well, it's coming on right after this. But again, without further ado, let's get into DanDaDan Chapter 198, titled Smash the Typhoon's Eye. And again, we're seeing the giant eye typhoon, and the gang this time are hovering from what it appears to be like right over it, right? And Gigi screaming out Momo, and she's like, Gigi, head straight for the eye of the typhoon and blast it with your evil eye gun as hard as you can. And he's saying, I can't fire my evil gun like this. It's taking all I've got just to hold on to this thing. And she's like, I'll hold you in place with my power. Zuma, you help out too. And I don't know how Zuma can help out that much, because he's blind. But I guess he's like trying to hold Gigi back with his head, you know, so that Gigi doesn't like blow away. But yeah, it's got to be like going so fast right now. I'm very surprised that like they're not being attacked by the sharks. But I guess it's kind of hard for the eye typhoon to like aim those things. I don't know, but the gang's got a plan. So Gigi sits up, right? He's a little nervous, right? Because he doesn't want to get blown off. And she's like, I'll use my power to hold you both in place. So Gigi, just do it. Gigi's getting ready. He's charging up his chakra, his ki. And he's like, you're incredible, Momo. Here I go. And he puts his hands in a little Kamehameha blast that we've all been doing since we were kids, hoping that one day it's going to be the day that something comes out. So Gigi's charging up, getting ready to fire off a blast, and boom, he sends one flying forward. It looks like this is a double page spread. So I'm going to quickly, wow, this is so gorgeous. So Gigi sends off a huge Kamehameha towards the evil eye, and everyone's like freaking out, be like, whoa, what the hell is that? And boom, his evil gun touches base right on the retina, and he's like, yes, it worked. Before I move on to the next page, this is just great artwork. Like the proportion, the perspective of the eye, the detailing in like the retina and the cornea is just absolutely stunning. This is a great looking chapter, a great looking panel. So it looks like the evil eye straight up just absorbed the impacts. Like nothing happens. And he's like, wait, it regenerated. And Momo's like, oh no, something's coming. Hey, old bag, steer us clear. And it looks like something is emerging out from the lightning, out from the eye. I'm assuming I'm assuming it's gonna be like its defense mechanism, because I can't imagine it's only just the coincidental sharks that it managed to, like, bring up through the storm. And yeah, it looks like one lightning strike strikes the eye, and you can see the sharks like kind of gathering around the lightning, and they're all still on like that little great worm dragon kite thing. And Momo's saying, damn it, this is getting deadly. And Gigi is saying, it's using lightning attacks, we can't survive that. Momo, what do we do? My evil gun isn't effective. And she's like, you don't need to tell me that. And now Momo's just thinking about Okura, and he's like, it means the typhoon itself is a living cryptid. And Momo's like, oh, okay, the typhoon itself. Hey, old bag, get the worm to eat a ton of the frozen sharks. And she's like, I keep hearing Momo Ayasa's voice from somewhere. Where the hell are you? Lady, that doesn't matter right now, all right? But what's Momo thinking about the evil sharks? I mean, even in that thing, like, how many sharks can you even fit in that thing's mouth? Because it's not even that big. Like, look at how much space each person is taking on this worm, right? And each shark is like the size of 2 of those people. So what, you can fit like 3 sharks, right? And Momo's saying, don't worry about it, just do what I say, you dumbass. And she's like, and the old lady's like, you're the dumbass. If we do that, the great serpent lord won't be able to fly. And Momo's just again continuing on like, yo girl, this homegirl, this don't matter. We're going to dive into the eye of the typhoon. And Gigi's like, are you kidding me? That's crazy. If we get anywhere near it, it'll attack us with lightning again. And the old bag's just arguing on, saying, you've just given up all hope and are trying to take us down with you. Yeah, listen, I'm not blaming them for thinking that way, because what Momo's saying is absolutely bonkers insane. Like, why would you think that that's a good idea? What's up, Riasat? Welcome to the chat, bro. Still with the Danny LeBeau. So yeah, Momo's trying to do a little kamikaze attack, and she's trying to convince everybody to go down with her, but they're just like, whoa, slow down. What do you mean dive directly into the typhoon? Are you crazy? So Momo's saying, I'm not desperate, and I haven't given up hope. Taking this thing down is all I'm thinking about. I'm gonna settle things for good with Yukito people, so for now, just get the worm to eat the sharks. And then the old lady's like, you don't get to order me around. You really think you can settle things with us, you little shit? So I think that she's getting mad, but I think that the old lady's getting ready to lock in, because she knows that she has like no better ideas and no other options. Because if they don't beat this thing, they're all probably just gonna die anyway. So the worm starts eating a couple of the sharks, right? And she's saying, it's me who gets the great serpent lord to eat, not the demands of anyone else. It's by my will alone. Ain't that right, you bastards? As she says to her children who are hanging on behind her. And they're like, you're so right, Mama. What Mama said is true. Oh, God, so creepy. And Momo's saying, what difference does it make, lady? Just get the sharks. Just get that thing to eat the sharks. You're arguing about useless, meaningless shit. Sorry for the yawn. So it only happens when I stream. I don't know what it is. So they're charging forward with the thing in tow. And everyone in the back is saying, here we go. Wah! As they dive head first into the eye of the typhoon. Gigi's saying, Momo, where's the light? Here comes a lightning attack. Old bag, fire the sharks. Are the sharks supposed to like deter the lightning? So the worm starts spitting out a bunch of the sharks. And all the sharks, are they supposed to? Oh, the sharks are supposed to attract the lightning, I guess, so that they don't get hit. Incredible, the sharks are acting as a shield. Electricity hardly passes through ice. And they're all just screaming, yeah, we're going to crash into the eye of the typhoon. And Momo's saying, turn, as she's like guiding the eel one way, because her hand is pretty much just like going through it. So it looks like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Are they in the eye? Hey, why did we dodge? I thought we were going to dive into it. Oh, they're on the side of it. Momo, we've gone past the eye of the typhoon. And Momo's saying, it's fine, we're all good. We're actually after the typhoon itself. What? I don't understand what's going on. And I'm like a little confused with the artwork at this point. What is Momo's plan? What can these people possibly do? Gigi, fire your evil eye gun towards the sea. A typhoon is caused by warm seawater and the water vapor it generates. But the seawater is only warm down to about 50 or 100 meters. Below that, the water is cold. So if we stir up the seawater in the eye of the typhoon, the seawater will cool and the typhoon will dissipate. Okay, so 50 meters. That's pretty far. So Gigi's evil gun is supposed to fire that far down. So Gigi's, he's not asking any questions. He fires up another one of these evil gun things. And he's saying, you're a genius. And Momo's like, I know, hurry up and fire, bro. We don't have time for this. And now he's charging it up again. But this time it looks like a Rasengan. So he's charging it up. He's shooting it out saying, evil gun. And it's firing straight down into the water. And Gigi's just going crazy with that thing. Right? And it's looking like a drill. It's going further and further down. And Momo's saying, Gigi, we need more power. The eye is coming for us. So Momo's screaming out, how are we doing on the sharks? And the old lady saying, tank's empty, damn it. They've all been spat up. Momo's saying, here it comes. It's starting to glow. And Gigi's screaming at the top of his lungs, cool off, damn it. And then it looks like Zuma is right behind him. And he's saying, is this the right direction? Let's do this, Futa. Use everything we've got. So it looks like Zuma is like manifesting one of his umbrellas. And using like a combined attack with Gigi. And another double page spread. Sorry guys, that's the street sweeper. So it looks like they use a combo. So Gigi and Zuma are using a combo attack with the umbrella, with the evil gun to really... It looks like they created a tornado of evil gun energy, right? Oh, whoa, holy crap. Yo, it looks like their plan worked. Because in the last page, which is another beautiful double page spread, it looks like the whole typhoon just completely came apart and exploded. Like, this is actually gorgeous artwork. Again, ending the chapter on another beautiful double page spread. Luffy, what are you doing? Sorry, guys. My dog is trying to get my attention, as he always does when I'm on live streams. But wow, this was crazy. It looks like they beat the typhoon. I really feel like this is it, which, if that's the case, thank God. Because that's exactly how I wanted this chapter to end. With them, like, finally, like, defeating this humanoid typhoon cryptid. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is a good chapter. And again, for me, I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. Only because of the artwork. Otherwise, the series of events that happened in here really kind of just warrants like a 6, maybe even a 5 out of 10. Actually, I'm gonna adjust it. I'm probably gonna give this chapter like a 6 out of 10, and that again because overall this chapter's average, right? It's an average chapter. The only thing that would give it a slightly above average is the artwork that we get to see. It is cool. It is gorgeous to be able to see like the proportions of like the eye of the typhoon compared to everybody else and what they're doing. I think it's really beautiful, but everything else is just like pretty average. And the way like they're beating the typhoon, like it's very scientific-y, but it's also like it's nothing I haven't seen before. Luffy. Yes, my dog's name is Luffy. But yeah, this is a good chapter. 6 out of 10. I'm happy. I'm happy that they finally beat the Eye of the Typhoon. I can't wait for them to move forward because I'm like over this whole Eye of the Typhoon shenanigans. I want them to finally like get Momo back to her real size. I want to go back to Okarun and see like what's going on with him. I just like I miss having the gang all together. And again, I think like we're still in like the beginning phases of this arc where like we don't even know like who the villain of the arc is, right? Because I don't think it's Count Saint Germain. I think that there's like other forces at work here. So like I'm really excited to move forward and past all of this. But this was a good chapter. Sorry I didn't do this yesterday, guys, but my schedule for like work and everything has just been like all over the place. But as previously stated, I am doing Blue Lock right after this. If you haven't seen our newest episode yet, it literally just came out a few hours ago, so definitely check that out. We had a great guest. Her name was Sailor Victoria. You might know her from the Moonies podcast. Yeah, we have a lot going on. Today is Tuesday, so tomorrow, Kimi will hopefully finally beat Kingdom Hearts 1. It's been about a month that she's trying to beat the game, so hopefully like this will be it. And yeah, we have Corey and I just did a Sailor Moon live stream just the other day. We have another One Piece chapter review coming out this Sunday. We're going to be doing it on Sunday during the day because your boy over here has plans at night. It's hot outside. But yeah, we got a lot of things going on the channel. So if this is your first time, thank you for tuning in. Please consider subscribing. Like the stream. Let me know what you thought of it. My hair seems a little bit messy today, but it is what it is. The humidity out here with all the rain that we've been getting in Brooklyn is absolutely sickening. But it is what it is. But thank you again for anybody who tuned in. Thank you for watching the Moon Piece Podcast channel. Thank you for enjoying DanDaDan, and let's hope that we move things along. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.